A chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Folks, thank you for staying with us on A Chat with Glendora on YouTube and Twitter and on 97 TV stations across the United States, Boston to San Diego. We skipped a month, August, so we're going back and correct it.
Okay, so August is a picture of a sunset overlooking a town with a lighthouse on top of some sort of lake or large body of water. And there's a dad holding his kid up in the air. And it says, the prayer is Psalm 103:13. As a father shows compassion to his children, so the Lord shows compassion to those who fear him.
Sure. And now I'm going to skip September, right?
Yep, that's September. We already did that one.
And then this one is October.
Yep. Wait. Hold on. There we go. Okay. October is also a sunset background. There's a church, and then way in the background there's a little farm with a mountain range in the back, and there's a river with a little bridge over it. And it says Matthew 18:20, for where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I among them.
Yes, very good. These prayers are beautiful. And this was another one there?
No, you gotta hang on. There we go. There's November. Okay, so November is a group of wild turkeys out in a swamp somewhere. And you can see a tractor and some trees in the background. And it's there's a field next to them. And it says, O Lord, give thanks. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. Psalm 106:1.
And go vegan on Thanksgiving Day, the way we do, folks. Go vegan.
Okay. And the last but not least is December.
Is this correct?
There you go. Okay. And then December is a town covered in snow, and there's a big church and a couple other buildings and people standing outside and a horse-drawn carriage, and there's ice on the ground. And it says, unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. Luke 2:11.
Do I pull this up?
That's the end of the calendar. So
I'm so glad we don't have horse-drawn carriage and no cruelty to horses. I'm so glad that we have gasoline engines, which California is about to do away with. I thank you.
It's 2 p.m.
Navigators.
Thank you, Google. I thank you, Navigator, for doing this good work to the world. We thank you so much. Is it okay with you folks if we pause now and go back to Happy Happenings to January 12th?
We finished the 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
We're on 14 now?
Yes.
How many more, dear?
It goes from 14 to 19. So I'd say about 5, maybe 6 more.
All right, let's do this until the 28 minutes is up.
Okay, well, we're at 4 minutes right now. So.
That's a very good job. Light housekeeping, light cooking, and desk work. Desk work. Telephoning and filing and...
Okay. So, the next happy happening is January 14th. Foundation S&P. Vicky upload on YouTube. Call Vermont. 14,426 is newest video. Vicky is 14 behind. Christmas lights, 68 views. 8 days since Aaron. John Erskine, $26. Amy bathroom by herself. Amy sweep and mop. Pat update to Pat medical alert. Wayne expenses at 4:15. Researchers develop veg news. 19 vegan pasta recipes.
Nice.
LaSalle, Clark,
Nice happenings.
Brown, Sullivan, Kings Walk, Kirk Daniels, Correa, and Kurt Dixon. Those are contacts.
Nice.
Doug Harrell shows Saturday and Sunday.
Cheer and jokes.
Grady Hearn, Friendship, Call John and Sandy, New Jersey sign papers. Andrew bought bird feeders. Corinne Recorder. Suzanne, text to April for 2 kitties, number 5. Wayne Recorder. Sandy, no to salad. David Smith, no upload YouTube. 8 glasses of water, banana.
You have to listen to YouTube, A Chat with Glendora. You'll never know but when your name will be mentioned.
And then we go on to the 15th of January. Foundation S&P.
Physical and spiritual.
Suzanne asked April to do 2 cats and a dog. McGee bring bread. Popcorn. McGee 9:30, 1/2 hour late. McGee feed birds. Peanut butter sandwiches. Feed Charlie.
Charlie dog.
Scratch Charlie.
Yep.
Popcorn to Charlie. McGee wash the dishes. McGee no to second 9 a.m.
Oh, McGee.
Tuesday or Friday. McGee Christmas tree to museum. Glenn ablutions. Glenn popcorn. Glenn 7 water. 111 Amy in. Electronic knee brace.
Amy, how do you like the toaster oven that McGee gave us?
I like it just fine.
You do?
Yeah.
How do you like the microwave oven she gave us?
I like it fine.
And then she gave us what do you call it? A food.
Food processor,
Yeah.
yes.
She just so generous. And you can't ask her to go to the store for you because she'll never let you pay for it. Marvelous person. And she gives
AVS.
her... What, dear?
American Vegan Society.
Yes,
MD
and
about more plant-based to eliminate environment threat.
And Amy McGee donates her time to community caregivers, who's a group of people for 28 years who just want to help somebody in their community. Go to doctors, grocery shop.
Failed on April 1:36 p.m. Excellent work on Clapper article. Lawyer jokes to Suzanne.
The lawyer says, I'll take your case as a retainer. That'll cost you $3,000. That entitles you to 2 questions. And the client says, $3,000, 2 questions. Isn't that expensive? And what did the lawyer say, folks? Perhaps. What's your second question?
Victoria up to date 14,426. The edited copies eliminate number of views. No Wayne. First 5 networks. Suzanne, no text to April until 5 p.m. No YouTube stats. April received the text. David Smith, Erskine email.
Thanks the world for David Smith. Cox Cable Television Public Access, Manchester, Connecticut.
Read Bobby Lee. Chautauqua Humane Society, Brian Papalia. Email to Harold. Email to Erskine. No browse the internet. Veg news. Glenny salad. Compost. Good deeds. Go beyond sushi with these plant-based Japanese recipes from Veg News. Veg News reports Harvard and MIT study indicates red meat correlates dementia.
Red meat correlates with dementia.
In calls. Mary Lawrence YouTube stats. Contacts. Legal Death Examiner. Leonard. Leo LaBelle. Leslie Johnson. Library East Greenbush. Lindsay. Lisa McGee. LMC. Done the Christmas cards. Chef Ken from American Vegan Society magazine.
Folks, are you going to donate your body to Albany Med?
Drawer 9 Made Simple. Emeron. Sandy and John. Think folder 1. That's all for the 15th of January.
Really?
Yes. Then we move on to January 16th.
Are you tired out, Amy?
No, I just want to get these over with. Email January 16th, Thursday, Aaron and Bobby. Bobby's 2 temporary email for Kate. Excuse me. Veg News reports a new food for overweight dogs. January 16th. 65% of dogs are overweight, but a new dog food is changing that.
I like fat dogs.
Glendora advises you to feed your dog the same good food you feed yourself, sprinkled with nutritional yeast.
Yes, we're feeding Jasper Cat. We gave him cream corn, and over the top of it, we put nutritional yeast. Do you see it here, Amy? Would you read the label to nutritional yeast? Is it over here?
It says Bragg nutritional yeast is 100% dairy-free and provides great taste and nutrition when added to a wide variety of foods and recipes. Add to soups, dips, spreads, popcorn, vegetables, and pasta for extra flavor. Its cheese-like savory flavor makes it a delicious and nutritious alternative for cheese. Nutritional yeast benefits. With 5 grams of protein per serving, nutritional yeast is a good source of protein, packed with B vitamins that are vital for body metabolism, skin health, and brain development. Excellent source of thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, folic acid, and vitamins B6 and B12.
Amy, could I show it to the folks?
That's all that it says about Bragg nutritional yeast.
Could I show the bottle to the folks?
Sorry, I dropped it.
Mommy, you know that vase that's been handed down from generation to generation? Yes. Well, this generation dropped it.
Los Alamos.
Could I show? Oh, you dropped it and you can't pick it up?
No, I went under your foot hole.
Oh, okay. Bragg's nutritional yeast. Okay, Los Alamos.
Zia, Jerry, Pam Stazak, Carol, Aaron. Jasper liked his dinner. Contacts.
Los Alamos is very interesting community, folk. When public access started back there in 1970, because it was the site of testing the atomic bomb, World War II, the 99% of the population in Los Alamos are physicists. Very interesting community, and Jean is still keeping public access going there. All by herself, she keeps it going.
Okay. It goes to Happy Happenings of January 18th. Seymour, Bianca, Staten, 10 cauliflower recipes that go beyond meatless wings. Veg News, January 18th. Gamma, Jasper, and Compost Pail. And the only one for 17th of January is Medical Alert ?
Are we done, hon?
And then there's January 19th. The Buddha message today shows us the same compassion that Christians have. 4 chickens, laundry, Jasper, banana, talking clock block, Aaron no show.
Amy, where do those 4 chickens come from?
Your neighbors that live next door.
Oh, really? She owns those chickens?
Yeah.
She doesn't really own them, Glendora.
No. Aaron no show, dryer. Sandwich made from jackfruit, mushrooms, lentils, and more. Vegan. Pulled pork sandwich. Banana peel. Crunchy vegetables. Sour pickles. Spicy sriracha mayonnaise. And fresh coriander. From Veg News. Also 18 vegan matcha recipes from waffles to cookies on Veg News.
What kind of recipes, hon?
18 vegan matcha recipes from waffles to cookies.
Okay.
And that's it.
Amy, is that the bird clock?
Yes.
Folks, I'd like to have you see this. This is put out by the Audubon Society. Can you hand it to Glennie, Amy?
Sure. Hold on 1 second. Let me...
And you have to go through special routes to own one of these. Now, am I facing the camera with it?
Yes.
Is it right side up?
Yes.
Amy, explain it to them.
Well, it's a clock with different kinds of birds on it. And every hour that it rings is a different bird. And it makes the sound of that bird.
Can you name us some of the birds?
Well, there's a bald eagle, a robin, a woodpecker, a blue jay, a loon, a cardinal, some sort of owl, and I don't remember the rest of their names.
A loon?
A goldfinch, and a couple other ones.
You can't tell me what they are, Amy?
I can't read the small print, no. White-breasted nuthatch.
Okay.
Purple martin. Baltimore oriole. Black cat chickadee. And that's all the ones that I didn't name. Eastern screech owl and northern cardinal.
Oh, bless your heart.
Hold on, let me change this clock to the right time because it's on the wrong time. So 10.
Remember, folks, when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. And animals are others. Remember, how did you treat animals today? Well, hi there, folks. We're going to meet with a singing bookkeeper, you and I. And his name is Wayne Collins. And he's a dear friend of mine since he was 7 years old. And I think he's 76 now, Wayne?
77.
Oh, my goodness. And here he is, old enough to make out his income tax. But he is a singing bookkeeper, I repeat. And he is going to tell you, First of all, Wayne, how much money came in December of 2024?
Okay, that's $2,981. Now, this includes an $11 refund from Walmart, a $5 refund from Straight Talk, and $2 of interest payment from Walmart.
Okay. And Wayne, what was the total out?
The total out for the month of December was, I have to get the right page to give that to you, of course. It's over on page 4. The total out for December was $3,740.
That doesn't sound right, Wayne.
Well,
I remember
what it was, you overspent. You came out with a minus for the month, and that minus was over $700.
Well, here's the way I...
You came out with a minus of $759. You had some hefty expenses there, especially on non-employee compensation.
How much was the non-employee compensation?
The non-employee compensation was $1,848.
That's the money I pay people for doing everything wrong.
Oh, okay.
How much? What was the biggest expense other than NEC, non-employee compensation?
Well, let me scan through here and see what the biggest expense was. Well, groceries, $403.
Uh-huh. And the next biggest, Wayne?
Well, let's see. Well, your rent, of course, was $400, $300 for the business, $100 personal. And your electricity for the business was $124, and your electricity for personal would have been half that amount, which would be
Wayne and folks watching us on the YouTube and on the 79 TV stations across the country, I'm going to get out the receiver to the cordless phone and see if I can get a better signal. You're going to hear some feedback. Don't be alarmed. Speak. There it is. Okay, Wayne, now would you speak?
Hold on.
For the year came to over $12,000, near to $13,000.
There you go.
Thank you, Amy. Would you say that again, Wayne?
Yes, your non-employee compensation was
Get the audio up here.
For the year, you spent over $12,000.
I think that's as high as it will go, but let me see. Yep, that's as high as it will go.
Non-employee compensation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next, dear?
Okay, we're going over your business expenses, of course. So for December, your postage was $85, your telephone $92, for gas $3, gasoline, car $0, one-time only business $0, office rent $300, medical expense $27. And then
that was for support stockings.
Oh, okay. Dental was $0. Donations received was $0 that month. Your electricity for business, as I said, was $124. Museum was $75. Your total rent is $400, as I said. For print, it was $0. In fact, all year you spent $0 on print. Consolidated internet was $0 for the month. Well, you don't use consolidated internet anymore. So your bank fees were $91, airtime $0, office supplies $24, high-speed internet $40. Then we have
Your total out for business for December was $2,752. And your expenses for personal expenses came to $988, which we'll itemize in a moment. So your total out, as I said, was $3,740. Now, for your personal expenses, your groceries came to $403. Household items, $136. Laundry, $20. Your electricity for personal use, as we said, was $62. Clothes, $60. The personal rent, $100. Health and beauty aids, $1. Gifts, $190. One-time only personal is $16. And you went over budget by $759. Now,
No,
the
wait.
Vegetarian Club, you donated $91.
$91 to what?
The Vegetarian Club.
Oh, okay. For
And
the animals.
That's not under expenses. That's kept separate because those are charged under other items like gifts.
Folks, I want to explain to you about that $700. Here's what really happened. Is that I was $1,000 over. And I saved $1,000. And I call it a December money. I have $1,000 from December that is undesignated. So what Wayne was telling you, I wasn't under in the negative. I was ahead $1,000.
Yes,
No.
so you did spend $1,000 because you came out with a negative figure for the year of $1,242.
Don't listen to him, folks, okay? That was a plus 1,000 for December of 24.
Yes.
A plus 1,000, not a minus 1,000.
No, I'm talking when I added up all the months.
And I tell you what, I'm going to tell you what I did with it. 300 of it went to the community, the Connecticut Humane Society. 200 of it, folks, went to kitty cats, the kitty quarters in Torrington, Connecticut. So there's 500 there. The rest of it went to American Vegan Society, Mercy for Animals, Friends of Animals, the Senior Center in Steventown. Can you think any others, Amy?
What did you say?
Yeah, we woke Amy up. I'm sorry, Amy. You can go back to sleep.
It's okay.
So it all went to animal charities, except $30 to Carol Romeo in Poughkeepsie, and $10 to Margaret Ann, who goes back to a chat with Glendora and claims to be the oldest Glendora, SS Glendora fan, Wayne. She thinks she's older than you are, but she isn't.
No, and I don't think I'm the oldest one either.
I think so far it would be Leo LaBelle, who was on the program when it was on in WMUR TV in New Hampshire.
Oh, yes, most likely.
All right. Any others, Wayne? That was nice of you.
Oh, you're welcome. No, that's what we have. I have your figures for the year as well.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you sing the theme song to me?
Yes. A chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Performed by Wayne Collins, written by Wayne Collins, music by Wayne Collins, and accompaniment by Wayne Collins. Amy, are you ready to read the article for the Advertiser that was supposed to be in January?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to read it, dear?
Yeah.
Here is Amy D, folks.
So, this was supposed to be for January 16th, but we accidentally wrote January 19th when we sent it to Jennifer Morell. It says, we would like to continue telling you about the article in American Vegan Society magazine. MD Michael Clapper, who became vegan and thus began an era of non-leather shoes and belts and hemp wallets for him. Then in a few days, he mentioned it to a friend, and she responded by saying, "Oh, you've become a vegan," to which he then looked up a copy of the word and then said, "Okay, I guess I have." He liked the sound of the word and found it easy to live up to. It was then he learned about the American Vegan Society and what it stands for. He then vowed that he would meet them someday. The transformation of his body on a vegan diet was remarkable, he stated. He said it felt like a 20-pound spare tire of fat melted off his body in 12 weeks. His elevated levels of cholesterol dropped to normal, and his previously high blood pressure had normalized as well. 30 healthy people that would eat a healthy stream of chilies, stews, curries, and lasagnas put to rest the idea that vegan food was boring. To be continued.
Well, thank you. Wayne, what time is it, Amy? How many minutes left?
We're at 11 minutes right now.
Amy, how many minutes left?
Well, let's see. 8 minutes is for the first episode, so it's only been 3 minutes, so I'd say 25.
How many minutes left?
25.
Then would you read the jokes?
Sure. Carolyn said, "Did your dad die a natural death?" Marilyn said, "No, he had a doctor."
Hear that, Wayne?
Yes.
The second joke, how can you teach teenagers the value of money when Congress doesn't know it?
Right, Wayne, right.
Behind every successful man is a proud wife and a flabbergasted mother-in-law.
Now watch this, Amy. You say the straight line. How much you want to bet that Wayne will be able to say the punchline? He knows all my jokes. Say the straight line, honey.
A man loved his wife so much.
Do you know that one, Wayne?
A man loved his wife so much.
A football fan, it should say. A football fan loved his wife so much, Wayne,
That he said to her, "You're my first liner."
he calls her his first draft choice.
First round draft choice.
Yeah. What is it, Wayne? April.
First round draft choice.
Okay, next joke, dear.
The last joke is old quarterbacks never die.
What do they do, Wayne?
They just fade away.
Close, but that's not a joke yet. Can you
They
make
just
it any?
fade back.
How about they just pass away?
Okay.
Wayne, the Collins, thank you. And Amy D, thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome.